Okay, so the next question that we're going to do is slope field, which is one of my favourite things. So, sketch a slope field for the differential equation dy over dx is equal to 1 minus y, using this. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a table just like we did in class. Now, if I was in the exam, I'd just do this on a scrap little piece of paper. So this will help you work out which way it goes without making any mistakes, which is always a pro. So we're going to go with 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. Whee! Pretend like this is nice. I'm not actually going to fill in the whole table. So x will be this direction, y will be this direction. So now we're going to plug in some values and see what happens. So when x is 2 and I substitute y equals 2 into this equation, I'm really doing 1 minus 2, which will give me negative 1. Next one would be when I substitute 1 in. So that's going to be 1 minus 1 will give me 0. Next one will be 1, next one will be 2, and the next one will be 3. Now you'll see that if I did this for the other ones as well, I'd get these same values, meaning that when I graph it, it's going to be the same going down here. So it'll be here, and then that will be the same as this row, which will be the same as that row, same as that row, same as that row. So that's one way I get around testing it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to substitute it into tan, or the inverse of tan, for that dy over dx value to figure out what our angle is going to be. So at negative 1, if I substitute that in, that'll be negative 45 degrees. This will be positive 45 degrees. This one here will be 0. Now 2 is greater than that, so we know that it's going to be even slopier. I don't know exactly, but let's say that if this is 45 degrees, then this will be slopier and this will be almost approaching a straight line. Okay, so now I can use these values to start graphing. When y is at negative 2 and x is at 2, y is at negative 2, x is at 2, our slope is like that. Then when it's at 2, it's slightly less slopey. Here it's 45. Here it's 0. And then here it goes the opposite way. Now I can just copy that pattern along, because all those values would be the same. Remember, if we got an undefined one, that just means it's parallel to the y-axis. Now, this next question, use these results to sketch an appropriate solution to the curve dy over dx equals 1 minus y, given that y equals negative 2 when x equals negative 1. So we're going to pick that coordinate of when y is negative 2, x is negative 1, which is this point right here. And now we're going to estimate that same slope. So it'll be something like this. Okay, and then that's how we can use it to draw that slope field.